1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, Jimmy Grant here. Today I'm going to talk about the classic Django Reinhardt composition called Chez Jacquet. So before we get started though, I have some links below. I have some free PDFs, as well as there's some lesson packages available down below too. And then as well as that, there's my newsletter to subscribe to. And anyway, so check it out and please like and subscribe. And click the notification buttons if you have any questions. Question below, yeah, I'm glad you're here. Anyways, let's keep going. So let's start with Chez Jacquet, the Django Reinhardt musette piece that he never recorded. The earliest known recording of this is Matelo Ferret playing it in a small EP that he recorded in I think 1954 or 1953, and he had learned it from Django. Anyways, the reason I chose this piece is because I constantly see people playing it, and there's some, and the melody, there's the reference recording I used is Baro Ferret playing Jin Jin, which is it's the same tune, or also as well as that there's also there's also the Angelo Baro version, which is a great version as well. He plays it slightly different. I'm not going to play it like his. I'm going to do the Baro Ferret version, but the chords I use are a mix of what's from Angelo's version, which Serge Camps is playing, and then as well as the source recording I talked about, which I'll put the link for that below as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the chords here. This first chord is in D major. I use cowboy chords here. Why not? We already know them, so let's use them. So let's do this first one. And I play a D flat here with the F and the root, so the major third of D flat. And I do this little moving bass line here, down from F sharp to the second fret on the D string. And then I play my A7. I can play it like this little triad here, or I can play it like this, diminished, which if you didn't know that's your 7, you have your A up here, but if you do a flat 9 here, A7 flat 9. So you can kind of think of substitutions a little bit like that. So anyway, so it goes to F sharp 7, and I play just F major, sharp major, and then to a diminished. So I'm always using diminished chords as 7th chords. So then B minor, open A there, and then so I'm using a B minor 6 or A flat half diminished as an E7. A7 to A diminished. So let's play that for you. I'm going to play that whole first half of the A section. We're only going over the A section today because I don't want the video to go too long, and we're doing the chords and the melody of the A section. So. So there's your first half. Now let's go to the second half of the A section. You want to think things of structures. It's going to help you memorize the song a little faster, and get comfortable with these bass lines, and then you can start moving things around on your own. I'll leave that up to you though. So second half. So let's go over those chords now. So you have your D major, and I do this D flat again. It's dirty. Then so. I just play a C there, or you could play C major to B7. And I always, there's your root and F sharp right there. E minor. And then, this is the part I hear people play the wrong chords to. They play so I hear people play this G to, they play a G to G. Here's how I harmonize it, which is similar. It's still the same chords if you break them down. But, you know, sometimes the voicings, if you put a lower bass note somewhere, it's going to affect the sound of the tune. But anyways, I play E minor here to G minor, and then D, then E minor, A, there's your standard waltz ending. So let's play that whole second half for you. So let's go over some of the moving bass lines and the right hand on that. I play, I'm just using gypsy picking as I usually pretty straightforward. Occasionally, of course, there's some upstrokes starting on an upstroke or whatever that comes with time. So you have to practice that. There's, you know, the rules, you follow them and you kind of don't. If you follow them too strictly, it's never, you're just going to hold yourself back a little bit. So, but I use a rest stroke on these bass notes. So that means I pick 3 of the string and I'm on the next string. And they're kind of staccato, so you know, so you can kind of move these bass lines and change them, and some bass lines are going to be specifically for the end of a song, and some aren't. So now let's start with the first A section of the melody, and later be sure that you check out the original recording and check out for more videos, because I'm going to do videos of the other 2 parts of the song. Anyways, now let's get to the melody. So first thing, it's not a trill here, so and it's starting on an A here, F sharp, then the way it's phrased is very specific. So there's an extra note in there. So you play these type of things, remember, a lot of the sound is coming from your left hand too, so these notes need to be clear. So the second part, chromatic down to the B. Now we are at the F7. Open G, B, open B again, F sharp, and now we do F, F sharp, A, E flat, then a C sharp, E, G, F sharp, E, C sharp, E, D sharp to D. So make sure you're phrasing all this right. So everything always has to be everything needs to be it needs to be a waltz. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1. So when you play with the metronome, it needs to waltz. So let's take this guy. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So make sure when you're playing with the metronome, it needs to move right in the right way. Bum, 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 bum. So that's where we were. Now we do this next line, which is I hear it gets played a lot, wrong a lot. And it's a difficult line. And this part here. So it's like over a B minor shape here. But it's like a tremolo. It's much more controlled than a. And this part is a triplet, like La Gitane. So it's like so F, G, F, E, F, open, and then it does this over a D major. So it's so A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G. It's just out of a D major scale. So it starts like you're playing this. You're playing that D major scale over A7 because that's the 5 chord. So it's your Mixolydian scale, and it lands on the dominant 7 of the A7. So and now we're at the second half of the A2. So it's the same thing again. It repeats that first line through the beginning, and then it goes up to a B diminished scale. So you're playing an open A, and you go up to a C note chromatically. So A, B flat, B, C. So since we're on the D string, this is D sharp, F sharp, A, B, C, D sharp again, F sharp, A, C, B. So F sharp, and then we go chromatically down from A, G sharp, G, and that's going into the E minor. All these things that we go over in this song, they outline the chords perfectly. Not perfectly, but the arpeggios are there. Now we're at this E minor that I like. It sounds like that's a G. We're playing over a G, but sounds the harmony is a little nicer there if you play it like that. So one more time, this little turnaround. So starting on C sharp here. C sharp chromatically up to E. So C sharp, D, D sharp, E, D, B, G. So it's you have your G major triad here. And it just repeats itself. And then now we're at the D, and we go D, E, F, F sharp. And then we have this the A, the E7 to A7 to D. So and we do this little triad over here over a B minor, but it's over the E7. So it's like a B minor shape. So A, F sharp, D, B, and then we go A, G sharp, and that's E7 here. We're playing the A sharp and the D, and then your E. So A7. So that's the whole A section. And that's all we're going to do for today. So get that down. I want to see your videos of you playing this song so I can critique it or whatever. Post it on YouTube and tag me. Post it on Instagram and tag me. My links are all below. Please check out below. I have some free PDFs. You can sign up for my my concerts newsletter and stuff like that. And I have a rhythm guitar course that's coming out as well. That should be done in the next month or so. So if you subscribe, you'll get a notification of that. Anyways, I hope this lesson helps. Please share. And if you have any questions, let me know. And thanks for listening and watching. We'll see you next time.